Hey there, welcome to this Excel video. So this is for someone who's never ever used Excel before and you've basically just heard about it. And your boss or your manager is like, you should use Excel. And that's kind of led you here. So what I'm going to show you to get started is first of all, how to actually open up a blank file, how to save the file, how to close it, and then how to open it again, right? So more important than doing anything else, it's to actually save your work, okay? So there's a few ways to do it. If you've installed Excel, it's usually on the desktop, but in case that's been deleted, I'll show you how else to do it. If you look on the bottom left of your screen, depending on which Windows version you have, you'll have some sort of start button. So if you go in here, sometimes you'll see Excel as an application already, like that, or you can just press the Windows and just type Excel, and it'll open up this, I think this is called Cortana, right? And you can just press Excel. Okay, and that will open up Excel and a blank one, right? And if you don't see this menu tab at the top, right, and it looks like this because someone else has been using your computer, you just double click any of these buttons here to bring back that menu. All right, so just double click, double click, double click, double click. Okay, really basic. Now let's say you did some work, right, whatever the work may be. We're going to save this. So what you do is you go to File, up here. Then you're going to go Save As. Now the difference between Save and Save As is Save As creates a file, like it creates a saved file. And let's say you're working on your saved file and you've added a few things to it and you want to save those changes, then you use Save, right? Now if you've never saved the file before, this Save button will ask you to save it as a new file, okay? So we click on Save As, and you're not going to really be saving it in any clouds or anything like that to get started. So we're just going to go to this PC, right? And we can browse to put it, let's say, let's go more options, right? And this will bring you to the Save As window, right? The one we saw before, just then, this is kind of like shortcuts. So if you've been using it for a while, like it'll remember the places that you save most often to, that kind of thing. But usually I just pick where I want it to save. So let's say I'm going to save it into my downloads. So I'm going to click over here and I'm going to call it Jelly Baby. Okay, Jelly Baby, and the format type is Excel Workbook. This will be set by default, and we just press save down here on the bottom right. And that's it. Now what you'll notice if you look to the top of the screen up here, you've now saved your file. Okay, so now what we're going to do is we're going to close this. So there's a number of ways. You can look up here in the top right and you'll see this big X. That will close it. Or you can go to File and Close. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and use this one. It's going to close the file, so I've got nothing in here. And then if you want to go one step further and close the application or the program, you can press the X. Okay, so now to get back to the file, you can do two things. One is you can open up Excel and then open from there, or you can open the file directly. So I'm going to go to the file directly. I've saved it into my downloads, so I'm going to go into that folder. And here it is right here, Jelly Baby. So if I double click that, it'll open up that file for me. All right, and as you can see, it's saved all the things that I've done. And that's it. So pretty simple. Hope you enjoyed and see you at the next video.